welcome to yet another fantastic episode here at Kaluhi'S Kitchen. It's always a thrill for you guys to join me here, and for today I wanted to make a sandwich that I have been enjoying over the past couple of weeks for lunch, and it's a fish sandwich that is super delicious, especially when paired with the honey lime aioli, which is super simple to make, and I'm going to show you exactly how. Simple does not mean boring, and that is a phrase that is epitomized in this video, and I can't wait to get right in. To my returning subscribers, thank you so much. I love you forever and ever. And to my new watchers, I know 100% after this video subscribe. I love having you guys here, and that said, let's get right into it and let's make something super yummy. Karibuni. Okay love, now we are ready to get right into it, and this sandwich is very simple, and the two main components are the fish and the aioli. We did an aioli last year, or was it last year but one? I think it was last year at around January, and we paired the aioli with ndoma fries, and if you have not watched that video, please go and watch it. It's super amazing. But today we are going to do a slightly different aioli to pair with our fish sandwich, but it will be equally as delicious. To those who didn't watch my previous video on an aioli simply is a dip that has mayonnaise and garlic as the main ingredients. You can make the flavors a lot more complex, floury, citrusy, zesty, whatever you want, depending on the flavors you want to experience, but the main ingredients has to be English. The main ingredients lazima ziwe a mayonnaise and some garlic. For the ndoma fries video, we did roasted garlic, which was so creamy and so delicious, and some grapefruit as well. But for today, I want something sweet, a bit hot, a bit citrusy. So I'm going to go with the notes of some lime zest, some lime juice, some chili, some chives, some honey. I want a lot of complexity, some interesting flavors as well, and you guys are really going to enjoy this one as well. So to compose it, it's very simple. What we're going to do first is, to our bowl, we're going to add in our mayonnaise followed by our honey. We're then going to add in our fresh garlic, chives, our chili, our lime zest, and a splash of lime juice. We'll mix everything together, and with that, our aioli is done. Our aioli is now done, and I have already given mine a taste test, and everything is perfectly balanced. A bit of sweetness, a bit of heat, nice herbiness, nice creaminess, a bit of zestiness too, and it's absolutely perfect. We are making this for a fish sandwich. However, remember, you can repurpose everything we make on this channel to go and pair with other things you like to have. This can be a dip for your sweet potato fries. It can also be a dip for your chicken nuggets, for your fish fingers. Absolute excellence. It can go with many other different things. As always, remember, everything I use can be found in your local supermarket and at your resident mama mboga. And in particular, when I speak about lime zest, I'm referring to the grated rind of a lime. That means if you have 5 shillings in your pocket, you already have your lime zest. Just take your lime, grate it, and what results from that action, that is your lime zest. It's not something impossible to find, and it's something that you're really going to enjoy having. So guys, get on it. So with our aioli done, we're now going to set this aside and then go right in and make our fish. I know I've said this a million times, but lazima nirudie. I love fish, and out of the meats in the world, fish is my #1 favorite, hands down. There's so much variety. It's so versatile in the manner in which you can cook it, and it's just super delicious. Today with me, I have a bit of snapper. For this recipe, you can use tilapia, you can use cod, you can use practically any other fish, but today I really had a taste for snapper, so that's what I chose. As you can see, mine isn't marinated, and I know someone is saying, and you're right. But today I really mean it when I say this is a quick lunch. It's something super speedy. You can skip the marination, but if you're called to marinate, absolutely hakuna shida. it adds to the flavor profile, and if you have the time and the psych, go right ahead. For today I won't be marinating, but that doesn't mean that the flavor will be lacking, because the coating we're going to bread our fish in will be super flavorful and really delicious. Speaking of, for the coating I'm going to use a little bit of breadcrumbs. This will make the coating really crumbly and really crunchy, which is a plus in my book. And to season it, remember you have to season your breadcrumbs. Don't just use plain breadcrumbs as though mjipende kidogo. Anyway, to season to season our breadcrumbs, I'm going to use some paprika, some garlic powder, coriander spice, and some cumin. Cumin and coriander spice in particular go so well together, and they bring alive our breadcrumbs, so it's going to be super yummy. The egg will be there to act as the glue with which the seasoned breadcrumbs will stick onto the fish. So for the next step, we are first going to slice our fish into sizable portions. Next, we're going to add our seasoning into our breadcrumbs and mix until evenly distributed. We'll crack our egg onto a plate and then pour our seasoned breadcrumbs into another plate, and then dip our fish into the egg and then toss it in the breadcrumbs and then proceed to fry. We're now done with the frying of our fish, and as you can see, mine is nice and golden, and yours should be as well. Remember, with fish it cooks really fast, so be careful not to overcook it, because if you overcook it turns really dry, and you don't want a dry mouthful in your mouth. You want it nice and juicy, so keep it nice and juicy, and to do that it means cook it within the time that's recommended. It cooks really fast. Now we are on to the composing of our sandwich, and as you can see, I have all the ingredients we will need, and it's very simple. I want the flavors of the fish to really shine, as well as that of the aioli. Therefore, to compose, I'm using very few ingredients. I have my buns over here. As you can see, mine are already toasted. Very simple. On an ungreased pan, just place your buttered bun over the top, and once it's brown, set it aside. It takes a few seconds. It won't consume your day at all. And then some purple cabbage for a bit of crunch, some basil for a bit of flavor and a bit of green as well. In place of basil, you can use lettuce, and then our gorgeous aioli. So now it's time to compose, then see you on the other side for tasting and conclusion. I'm super excited about today because I'm going to have, once again, one of my favorite lunches ever, and that is my beautiful fish sandwich with a honey lime aioli. Guys, this is calling my name. I just want to give this a taste test. Acha nichukue hii. Inadonjo. It's absolutely perfect. This is exactly what I wanted to taste. I wanted the flavor of the fish and that of the aioli to be very prominent and very in your face, and it's absolutely yummy. The fish is nice and flaky on the outside, and your teeth sink into the juiciest, meatiest flesh. The honey lime aioli flavors complement that of the fish. The garlic in the aioli complements the garlic in the fish. The lime really complements and awakens the flavor of the fish, and this is something you will never ever forget. I can't wait to see you guys try this out. And as always, the exact recipe quantities are on my blog, link on the description box. Love, I want you to try this out. Snap a picture, tag me on any social media platform. I want to show you off, and I want you to eat excellent every single day. If you're yet to subscribe, bonyeze your subscription button, and if you already have, I love you forever and ever. For me, it's now time to go and enjoy my lunch, and for you guys, enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. Bye.